brought to you by
killeD.
and we are back at y'all with another one. Oh, word in the streets is resale is dead. We've seen a slight to almost drastic backslide in resale numbers in our recent shoes. What do you think is causing this?
There are plethora of reasons, and dead, I wouldn't say dead, but life support maybe. Plethora of reasons. One being inflation. Right now, not really political, but they just put something in office to trying to balance that out. But prices rising, you got other things to pay for, other things are going up. You can't put all your money into buying sneakers. Another thing are the overproduction or re-retroing of certain sneakers. I've seen the Turtle Dove price for the 2022 pair go way down from the time of release to now, and that's a grail for me. So to see that happen is like mind-boggling. So overproduction or re-retroing, inflation, and then hype is down on a lot of sneakers. Like you said, the one isn't moving like it was because they're not really putting, besides the Chicago, they're not really putting anything that is garnering enough hype around it to keep the resale price
You think
stable.
so?
Yeah.
Because as much as smoke I sent to the, I'm not sure what they call them, the taxi ones or the yellow toes, I feel like that is a better shoe than the UNC ones that dropped last year. And the UNC ones went crazy.
You know how I feel about hype and how hype drives the resale market. If there's not enough hype around something, then it's not going to do well in the resale market.
Alright, so the inflation part, I will give partial credit to, because one thing we also never really acknowledged was when the pandemic hit and those stimulus checks went out, like resale was a thing to that point, but it went dumb. Like when the Chicago ones overnight went from 700 to 2,000 because of the Last Dance documentary. That was bound to backslide. Like it hit a bubble that was, we just couldn't sustain that. But I really think resale is dead because of Nike. Like Nike and StockX are still at war, bro. Like they released that fake news that StockX is selling fake sneakers. Like that was kind of funny because it's Nike. Like whether they did or not, we'll never really know. Nike said it, so it's true. And if you look the way Nike is moving, and what I think may have really shaken up the resale market is they're spacing out the releases. So they keep pushing back the release dates. So an example would be the Canyon 4s was supposed to be out sometime around now. Now there's words that they're not coming out till November, but we seen JD Sports have them up on the site. What was it, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
And quickly snatched them off. Like if you hit, they sent you a cancellation. Why? Because stores have them in stock. It's going to release overseas first. You feel me? And depending on how it does over there, it's shaping the market. Like the high price market, a lot of times is driven by the US resellers. And now that because things are getting pushed back, it doesn't get pushed back in Europe. So it's releasing over there first. And they're putting it on StockX and go for a lower price. You feel me? I personally feel like that's Nike's doing. You feel me? Like I know people in the stores, when some of these sneakers get pushed back, like, yo, these sneakers are here. You feel me? Like, I really feel like Nike's like, alright. I'm not sure who won that case of the NFT with the Chunky Donkey, but I really feel like Nike's like, yo, we are going to bury StockX and go with this collateral damage. You feel me? Like, the resale market is really dead because Nike killed it, and I feel like this is on purpose. And actually, I'm happy about it. Like, I feel when Canyons drop, I'm gonna get it with no problem. You feel me? I feel when those yellow toes drop, I'm gonna get them with no problem because there isn't.
As far as like
resale.
getting them on Nike or getting them for resale, but not that high.
On Nike. Like, I feel like me and Nike about to rekindle our thing. You feel me? About to knock it out of here. If not Nike, Foot Locker, Foot Action, places with dog. Years ago, you couldn't even visit Foot Locker or Foot Action. How much it was getting bodied, and I don't think that's gonna happen because it's not worth it. Like, you can get the yellow toes right now for $230.
For real?
Yeah, like on Gold, I seen it at $230. They didn't even drop yet. They dropped for $170. Like overseas, is what I'm trying to say. Like somebody's making like what $60 off that over there. That's like what 45, 50 pounds. Not to touch me, but yeah, resale is definitely done for, and I don't think it's a hype thing. I just feel like Nike put a stop to it. But yo, let us know how y'all feel down below. What is the reason that we're seeing these backsliding numbers when it comes to resale value? And also, do you care? I kind of love it. Let us know how y'all feel.
All right, man. Question number 2. We're not there yet, but one of my favorite holidays is Christmas, and you know what Jordan Brand usually drops during that time. It's an 11. Do you think that Jordan Brand should continue to drop the 11 or change the model that it drops during that time? How successful is 11?
They should, but they won't, because 11 it does its numbers every year. You feel me? Like, so they're not going to change it. A part of me would kind of miss it if the 11 went away because it's been the Christmas shoe for years, like
sure,
over a decade. You feel me? But do I think they should? Yeah, because it's getting like repetitive. Like it's taking away luster from certain sneakers. Like the average person sees a Concord come out right now, and it doesn't mean anything. You feel me? When it came out back in the days, and then like the retros were so far in between. Like you get your hands on a pair, you do it. Now it's just like, you feel me? Space Jams means nothing. Like these cherry ones they're about to drop, they're cool, but like I'm not like, oh, I need to have those. That was not a feeling that was there for the 11 years prior.
You knew what you would get.
But like, my only concern is, what do you replace it with? You feel me? Like, and honestly, what I think they should do is slow down production of the ones and do with the one what they were doing with the 11 before they got greedy. Remember, you got one pair of 11s a year, but then, like Nike always does, once they see something that's working, they're gonna run it into the ground. They started producing maximum amount of 11s throughout the year, and it's just like, it's not special to see the pattern.
What? 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 What did I hear you say?
It's kind of like, it's not special to see a pair of ones. Like, ones is just another sneaker at this.
He lied! Y'all niggas worship him!
The Chicago's are special, but seeing anything else on these are just hype. These aren't special. But like, and these are claps. But not special. You got the yellow toes.
Okay.
But yeah, like seeing a pair of ones is not special because everybody has it. If you know what you're looking for in the one, like, oh, those are those. But like, to the average person, they're all the same things, just different colors.
Sure.
And that's how I feel about the 11. Like, it's not special. Like, that pattern that used to stand out, it used to pop. Now it's just like, kind of don't even notice it no more. It's like, we definitely do need to give it a rest. Also, give the ones a rest, bro. Like, figure out how to make something else work. Drop 1 or 2 ones a year, and one of them should be the Christmas ones. You can drop 1 million pair of any Christmas ones because it's the Christmas one. It's gonna be hyped, and it will bring back that luster until we can get back to the 11.
Yeah. I kind of echo that. I really feel like if they were to continue to do the 11, there are only 2 more pairs that anybody would care about, and that's the Gamble Blues and the Legend Blues, or the Columbias. I don't know why Nike keeps going away from it. No, I don't believe so, because they already got the charity. I did hear rumors about it to begin. It may be a 2023 pair. But when I was like looking at sneakers of the past couple decades, it's like a sneaker that might, you know, hold place for like maybe 2 years, 3, while we put the 11 to rest for a bit, is the 8. I was thinking about how back in the day, the Aqua 8 went crazy. You re-release that with some great material, people will buy it. The Playoff 8 will go crazy. It's been a long time since that release. You put it in place of a Christmas release, or you know, in place of a Black Friday release, because they used to release on Black Fridays. Just move them into Christmas as we give the 11th break. And people are gonna buy it. You can mass produce it. It's going to be purchased. I can't think of another 8. Probably the original Bugs Bunnies. They probably won't go as like hard as the other.
I think
two.
if that's the Christmas pair, it would.
Yeah.
Because
So 3 years of rest, we get back to the 11 and we be set. Because now with the break, everybody's gonna want the 11 again, and Nike can run it down to the ground until.
Or Nike, stop being such a-holes and give us what we want, bro. Release that Kobe pack. Why not? Why not, bro?
They look at the Kobe pack as a real
Archival piece.
that, and it be collab, so nobody really have.
Would it really?
Kobe's not a Jordan brand athlete.
Would it really be a collab? Like,
It'd be an
other than the color
it'd be a
and
Nike
the
Jordan
understanding that it's a Kobe sneaker, there's nothing on this sneaker that says Kobe.
collab. The box has 824.
Take it off. Alright, but do that. That would be fire. Like, at least the Kobe collab for Christmas. Or something that'd be better, since you guys gonna be charitable around that time. Don't buy these.
Facts.
You feel me?
Move to that spot.
You can sell 1 million pairs of them because they're the Christmas sneaker. They're gonna sell,
Yeah.
and then guess what? You could donate
Donate that
more
brand.
money. Now, I'm not sure if they have like 100% like other door boxes go to that.
Yeah.
If that's the case, come on, guys. You take that 100 down to about 30. They're still gonna get more than they would on the actual door box release.
Facts.
And y'all definitely you definitely have to
And there,
give the Jordan 11 feels a rest.
and there are a couple retros of the DBs that'll move, and you can get that funding for them.
Which ones?
No, rip is the 4s. The 4s gonna move.
Threes.
The 3s are gonna move. The 8s will probably move again.
The 6s. They retro those, but it was so
Yeah, it came
random
out
and out of
too. That's 3 pairs right there over rip.
3 years. You feel me? And I also will help build one awareness, since that's what y'all claim y'all want to do. 2, it will help bring attention towards the Dornbach that's gonna drop that year. Like, you have the retro, but this year, the 2020 whatever Dornbach is this. Yo, Nike, all these suggestions we giving you at a certain point, we need to be paid. But I'll take my payment in form of wins on the sneakers app.
Facts.
And by wins, I mean the Chicago ones. Like, don't think them yellow toes can hold me over. Anyway, what do y'all think Jordan Brand should do? Like, do you think they should keep running the 11? Or if not, what do you think they should do in place of the Jordan 11? Until next week, we out.
Peace out.
Peace.